Welcome acolytes. Today I'm actually doing a little commentary video about the Watchers. The Watchers. Was this? Yes. The guys that actually, in my opinion, try to scam their freaking audience out of money just for, I don't know, extra money, extra something, extra. And they are doing such a bad job at it. I mean, just selling the freaking, your freaking audience, the people that watch you, that are actually quite freaking like loyal to them, and just sell them out. This just doesn't sit with me well at 18 point or things. And yes, I'm gonna show you how the, because even the start of this entire thing is just so sloppy. It's like, oh my god, like I don't think anybody looks at this positively, because they're just basically trying to get out money for a service that they provide on YouTube for free, and their excuses are just that, excuses. And I'm gonna start with a little thing, and I want you to, for the first part, because they're gonna slop a bit around, they're gonna like make the entire emotional thing, and so their audience will, like as many as possible, will actually just buy their things and well do what they want to do, and just look at them where they look. Because if you actually see a liar, and I am not a freaking professional in this case, I just well had to do with a lot of people over time, but they actually look and watch and just they bend their eyes to the right down, to the left down, or even the right. And all of those things are basically, if you watch in those particular directions, the left down, and I mean from your specific way of looking at it, not theirs, just from your thing. If you look at them, they are watching left down. That basically means that they try to remember something, how they felt. I'm sorry, this was the left down. Left down, the right down, from your perspective, they just try to get at the dialogue in some way, or to the right. It's basically the person tries to recall something they already heard, and those are pretty big indicators of actually that they aren't talking out of their soul, but they are actually lying. And just look at them and tell me if this isn't like a freaking one-to-one over the direction towards, like, if they aren't lying. Just look at it. Just look at this.
Alrighty. As sad as it is to say goodbye to YouTube, it's the right thing to do.
If this is my last time on YouTube, then baby, what a life I've lived here on this platform.
I grew up on YouTube. All of my heroes were on YouTube. I learned how to be a human on YouTube. Taking a step away from it, it's just tough, because I've always really loved and cared about the YouTube community, so it's hard to leave.
Yeah, now please tell me, didn't you have the feeling of, yeah, they could be lying? Of course you probably did. You did, just like a lot of different or other people, and just think, this isn't like, this is more selling out your actual customers. And I will be honest, I watched the entire video and I'm doing a commentary, not a reaction, specifically just because, well, I just don't think that the entire reaction, watching the entire video, is even necessary to actually, it doesn't add any worth. But right now, you've seen them, you actually watched how they look, in which direction, and if you didn't, please repeat it, look at it again, and tell me if you don't have the freaking mind and say, no, I think they're truthful, because I don't think so. But let's look at the next schlop they actually have to offer.
The progress that we've made over here at Watcher over these past 4.5 years, but it feels like we are just at the point where we've hit a bit of a ceiling in terms of what YouTube is able to offer.
More than 50% of our business is run by advertising.
Oh my God, this is like, oh my God, for me it sounds like crying around. Oh, we get over 50% of our things. Yes, and it's fine. You guys, you are actual millionaires. Like, okay, I'm gonna go, no, this angle I will do on a different timing. Just let's continue watching. Let's just continue watching.
They are today. We're making something for two audiences. We're making it for the fans, all of you out there, and we're also making it to please the advertisers. It's difficult to make the stuff that we want to make and also then appeal to the advertisers as well.
I'm gonna call bullcrap on that because it's pretty simple. No, your actual content is relatively advertiser friendly. I really don't see the problem in your product, like, in any way. And maybe I'm wrong about it, but come on, like, no, don't cry about it. No, this is like pure sloppiness.
It costs a certain amount to make content in the way that we do it. We try to put things on the screen that we feel adheres to a certain level of quality that you would find on, say, a Netflix or something like that. But in doing so, it does cost a certain amount. Like, for example, a Ghost Files episode. First, we have to travel to the location itself. We have to pay the location fee. We have to pay freelance staff that comes to help us shoot that when we're shooting in the studio. We have to pay for the studio to shoot the actual episode in. Then we have to pay for post. Before that, we also have to do the pre-production of the episode. And when you add that all up, we're talking about an end of a season that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not sitting here complaining that is the bed we've made. Everyone has different missions they're marching towards on YouTube. Ours was to make a television show.
Now, first of all, you are complaining. Seventh of all, I'm gonna show you something actually quite freaking funny about this. And really, with those views, 1.9 million, 3.3. Okay, this is almost a million, 2 million, 1.2, 1.1. 2 million, 8.2 million, like, what the F? And yes, with all those numbers, every single one of you, even if the production of something costs 300k, you are multi-millionaires. Every single one of you are multi-millionaires. And I know this stuff is expensive. I know it takes time. I know you actually try to give a shit about the entire thing. But what you are doing, this thing that you are doing right now, this purely comes across as somebody that actually has millions of dollars that won't ever hurt for money anymore and that just wants more. It's that simple. Or it comes across like this. And it's not even because I want to be malicious about it. The thing is, the production value and everything, this is a really nice job what they are doing. It is. It is a beautiful thing, but still, for F's sake. Mates. The entire thing just comes as if you actually just want to steal money from them. And by the way, the freaking prices from monthly membership with them. Yes, because they want a monthly thing, do a monthly thing of the... It's just too high. 60 euro a year. This just won't work. But as it is, acolytes, good night. This was a bit of a more too passionate Lich than anything else, but damn, like, honestly, just don't support them. But good night.